Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to Ozempic Friday, where I'm going to show you how to use Ozempic, tell you about any side effects you could possibly have, tell you about any side effects that I've had. I'm going to tell you about my progress, if there was any, if there wasn't, and why. And that's it. So if that sounds good to you, please consider staying and watching. And if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, and commenting, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I'd love to have you as part of my besties. So the first thing is, when you get your box of Ozempic, it comes in a box like this. Now I'm on 2 milligrams. And it will say on the side how many milligrams it is. And when you open up your box, there are pamphlets, but I throw mine out. And it has a thing of needles, and it has your injectable pen. You must refrigerate Ozempic and take it out 15 to 20 minutes before you're planning on using it, because it has to thaw out a little. You don't want the thickness of the Ozempic getting in. And it needs to be a thinner thing. So what you're going to look for when you take out your Ozempic pen and take off the top, this part has to be clear. You have to be able to see through it. If it's cloudy, you can't use it. Just wait a few more minutes and see that. You can put Ozempic in your upper arms. You can put them in your thighs. You can put it in your stomach. Do not use the same place twice. So I did my stomach last time. I'm going to do my upper arm this time. And you do it in the fatty part of your arm, which for me is no problem. That would be like right here. And you're going to clean it with a little bit of alcohol. I have alcohol swabs. And I'm going to clean right in here. You're going to clean a bigger spot than where you're going to put the needle, because you don't know exactly where the needle is going to go. So that's what we're doing. In the meantime, you're going to take out from this one of your needles. I've already used 2 doses from this. This is my 3rd dose. You get 4 doses in the package. And when you undo this, you are going to be very careful. There is a needle in this that's very, very thin, and you just don't want to get poked with it. You take off your cap. You're going to turn this on, twist it on. You're going to take off the first one. You're not going to throw it out. Please don't get rid of them. You're going to need it to dispose of it. You're going to turn this right here till you get to the milligrams that you're on. I am on 2, so it will automatically stop at the 2. You're going to take off this other little piece, being very careful. Can you see the needle? I don't know if you can see it on my black shirt. It's right there. It's sticking out. Try not to poke yourself with it. It doesn't hurt. It's a small needle. It doesn't go into your muscles, just goes under the skin. You're gonna find a spot. I'm gonna use right here, and you're gonna press the button. You're gonna hear the clicking sound. When the clicking sound stops, you take your finger off the button and you leave it in for another 6 to 10 seconds to make sure that all the liquid has gone in. You take it out, and that is it. Before you close that up, you're going to get another clean alcohol swab. And I can tell where I sort of did that. You're going to clean that off. And that is it for taking the Ozempic. You're then going to put the top back on without poking your finger. Please don't poke your finger. And put both of them back on. You're going to unscrew the cap. You're going to put this cap back on, put it in your box, and refrigerate it, and then not worry about it for a week. Then you're going to throw out your alcohol swab. The top, however your doctor tells you to do it, is how you're going to dispose of it. And that is it. You're not going to sit around. You're not going to worry about it. You're not going to sit there waiting for the side effects to start. You're not going to do any of those things. Now, side effects that you can have with Ozempic are gastrointestinal problems, such as pancreatitis, gallstones, gallbladder issues. You can have extreme constipation, extreme poop extreme fatigue. Excuse me, that is real. You can have mental changes. You can have mental fogginess. Your anxiety and depression can get worse. You can start having panic attacks. I suffer from all of those things, and I find that it's no different being on the Ozempic. My panic attacks have not increased. My mental fogginess is always going to be there, because I say when you have a baby, after the baby's born, the placenta comes out, and along with a few brain cells. So, you know, I'm just always mentally foggy, and that's it. But that's it. You have that with Mounjaro, you have it with semaglutide, you have it with the Wegovy as well. So those are things that you can have. That doesn't mean you will get them. My advice to you is, if you're just starting on Ozempic and you're on the 0.25 dose, when you feel like you have to pass gas, go to a bathroom. Chances are you're going to get the extreme pooping first. Like I said, it doesn't happen to everybody. You can get nauseous. You can, which is horrible when you're nauseous all day long. And it also helps calm down the voices in your head as far as the food chatter goes. So you're not sitting there thinking, what am I having for breakfast? What am I having for lunch? What time is it? What time is dinner? Is it too early to eat? Am I really hungry? You're not thinking about those things. As a matter of fact, there are times you have to remind yourself that you have to eat, because if you're not eating, you're not going to lose proper amounts of weight. Now, you do have to also be aware of what you put inside you when you are on this. You can eat 1,000 calories of salad and protein and fill up that way, or you can have one Big Mac and it's going to be treated differently in your body. If you eat the Big Mac, that's fat, that's a lot of salt, that's a lot of things like that. If you eat the 1,000 milligrams of protein with your vegetables and stuff, you're getting in stuff that your body actually needs, can break down better, and you'll lose more weight doing it that way. So you can still gain weight and not lose weight on Ozempic if you're still eating the wrong types of things. So be very mindful of that. This is not a quick fix. You still have to work at losing weight. You still have to work at being proactive in your healthcare. You still have to work at making good choices. Ozempic just makes it easier to make the good choices because you're not famished and you're not hungry, and it's easier to pick a healthier choice when you're less hungry, in my opinion. And that's what I have done so far. Now, as far as my side effects, this week the extreme fatigue is real. It's real. My depression's gotten a little worse, but it's also the time of year. It's darker earlier. I'm not getting out of the house as much because it's cold. It's really cold. So for me, that's gotten a little bit worse, but that I don't believe has anything to do with the Ozempic. I think it's just the time of year. I get really bad seasonal depression in the winter, and that for me is a problem. The fatigue is real, and I did get a little nauseous this week. I had one day where I was really no matter what I took for my stomach, no matter if I didn't eat, it didn't matter. I was very nauseous. If you have that all the time, I am so sorry. Talk to your doctor about that. It might not be the drug for you. There are other things on the market. There's a lot more coming to light, and something that works for me may not work for you, and the same goes the other way. And you have to just be proactive. You have to write down your side effects that you're having, see how they vary from week to week. You can also have weird dreams, really weird dreams. And I was getting that before when I was taking the Ozempic. I haven't had that now, but this is only my second dose back. So I am on week 45, I believe. And I have lost another pound. So I was 194 last week, and now I've lost 2 pounds. I'm 192. So I lost 2 pounds this week, but I know I would have done better. But last night I decided I was going to have Chinese food, and all that salt is retaining water. So that's on me. But that just means I'll have a bigger weight loss next week. you know, as long as I keep making better choices. And the Chinese food was mostly vegetables. It was a lot of broccoli, and I have to be careful with that because I get pancreatitis, you know, often. And I have to be careful that, you know, I'm eating stuff that's also not going to bother me. So with that being said, that's my Ozempic video. If you have any questions that I can answer, I would be more than happy to take the time to answer them for you. You can either email me. My contact information is in my description box. I don't mind getting emails. Or you could ask me, you know, in the comment section below. And if I feel it's something I can't answer, I will tell you to ask your doctor about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you got something out of it. And in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You rock. Love you.